My name is Mru Patel. I am the CEO and partner of Sapian Group and CEO and partner of Flash Group. I'm talking to you today on behalf of several inquiries I've had and the news media channel has had about what's our view on this latest WhatsApp, Facebook blackmail of stopping your service on February the 8th because they want to share that with the users. So based on that, I'm going to just share this slides that we've just done with extensive research and go through what I believe is really happening behind the scenes from my experience. And I've been in the .com industry since the early 90s, serial entrepreneur, and I have seen several hundred scenarios like this, what happens with internet companies and how they keep your data, share it from a legal standpoint as well as a financial marketing standpoint. Okay, so what we do is we create all this disruptive types of technology coverage that interests our audience. Let's get on with it. So Facebook, are they clearly blackmailing people now? And do they really now want to stop WhatsApp users if they do not share their data with Facebook? We know now what it's all about. The game is all about you and your data. So if you think about it, Facebook started in the 90s, and I remember it when I was with Sun Microsystems in the .com era with Facebook, eBay, Amazon, Google, all of these things. In fact, one of our previous bosses, Eric Schmidt, left Sun Microsystems and was CEO chairman of Google for several years. So we knew what data was all about. We knew how to manipulate that data and how to use it for personal benefits should you wish to, for marketing reasons. And that's exactly what's happening. So Facebook, if you think about what they actually do, we, the product now, they have couple of decades minimum of most people's data, if you've been there for a long time, on everything that you like, you don't like, you comment, you share, family, friends, transactions, and a whole number of things that I will get into to make sure people are really aware of the kind of data that they keep. WhatsApp, on the other hand, when we thought it was an encrypted service, it went for sale. Facebook bought it for a reason, for a record-breaking $17 billion, a few years ago. So when they did that, there was a reason for it, because the user base it has with all their private chat, messages, financial transactions, even images. I know so many people, myself included, who've sent over the year images of bank statements through to please send me this, to various other transactions, knowing that it was a safe encrypted thing and people were not going to save that data. However, the time has come where it's out in the open. What's made it even worse for me is where Facebook, with its project Libra, which has had lots of controversy, wanting to be the world's largest bank, to virtually take over not only you, your data, your messages, but even your finances in the whole world, with 2 billion plus users and growing. So they rebranded it because of all the controversy and I guess, the SECs and all these other people coming down them saying, you cannot be doing this, So they rebranded it to DM, okay? But it's the same product, same stuff, okay? So where do we see this? Do we see this as a blackmail, okay? Let me cut that slide. Let me get into a very nice quote that Desmond Tutu, for those of you who don't know, was one of the rulers in Africa. So Desmond Tutu said, when the missionaries came to Africa, they had the Bible, and when they left, they had the land. Okay, so what they said was, come, let us pray, close your eyes, and got everyone into that Christianity, etc. movement and exploited the country. And I don't want to get into a political debate here, but when they left, the locals were left with the Bible and the land belonged to the immigrants. Okay, so nothing is for free. And if you now look at that analogy and you actually look at what's happening with social media, when Facebook, WhatsApp, Google, all these people created platforms where they gave everything away for free, we started using it in the billions and hundreds of millions of transactions daily going through their services. What this created was two of the biggest target advertising platforms in the world. It reshaped media as we know it, and it reshaped digital marketing and advertising. These companies make tons of billions of revenues, and it's all through one product, and that is us. We are the product. Us, our data, our transactions, our personals, our locations, our names, addresses, and a whole raft of things that I'll get into. So with any story like that, there's no such thing as a free lunch. What you lose is your freedom. And that's exactly what's happening. And that comes with a price.